We've been asking some of the farmers on Pasture Fly farm walks how they feel about going on farm walks and the benefits that it brings to them. There's quite a lot of evidence out there in the research literature that suggests peer-to-peer learning is a really, really great way for farmers not only to develop skills and knowledge, but also confidence to make changes on their own farms. So that social capital, that community aspect is really important. And that was definitely something that came through when we started chatting to farmers on farm walks to find out what they thought about Pasture for Life.
Farm walks are a fantastic way of getting out, seeing other people's operations, seeing what other people are trialling, seeing what mistakes people have made, seeing what successes people have had. We spend so much time on our own these days, working away, that it's a great opportunity to just come together and chat, like-minded people through Pasture for Life. I think the critical thing, it gives you the confidence to try something new at home on your own operation.
I would say the biggest benefit is getting to meet people with like-minded ideas and just getting out and about on other farms to see what other systems are doing. I've always said that going about to other farms is a good thing. I class it as more of a honeybee situation where you can go around and you take as many good ideas for other people's farms and bring them back and try and incorporate what you can to your own farm. I think that's a really valuable thing about getting out and about. Yeah, like other sort of companies that do the same thing, and I would say Pasture for Life is a far more friendlier, good bunch to be about, with a lot more open discussion. Yeah.
So we kind of moved in, and we moved in the middle of lockdown, and started going to lots of webinars and seminars online, and it really was that. I mean, not any particular. It really was those that gave us the understanding of the need to manage your pasture and to manage the whole farm rather than just the hedges and the woodlands, and how we could do it and make a big difference. And that really gave us the motivation and the enthusiasm to start farming ourselves, I think. So it came from just the kind of the wider social networks, our original motivation for actually farming ourselves, and it's been fundamental in helping us learn, hasn't it? Absolutely fundamental.
Yep.
It's been central to us.
We didn't know where to start when we first began, and accessing those groups.
Farm walks, I think there's a massive benefit for just getting a group of people together and get a good conversation and a non kind of judgmental one as well. It's good, everyone's willing to give positive ideas and nobody's there kind of slating what you're doing. They're there to try and help and give praise in where there's good stuff and maybe say where there's not so good stuff and what you could do better. In terms of Pasture for Life, I think it's a really good community. I think it's a lot of like-minded people that are a really positive bunch and are excited about what's to come in the future for farming. So that's the main reason that I go along for it. And you always feel a wee bit better after these events, and you kind of come home and you want to try other little things on your own farm, and you always feel positive after a Pasture for Life event.
There's a lot of benefits. From the business side of things, the benefit would be that we're knowledge transfer, we're seeing what other people are doing, we're seeing what we were trying at home, working in different settings, different soil types, different locations, and just getting the confidence, seeing other people doing it as well, that you're not just totally off in a different planet. And and then socially it's good to meet other like-minded people, and we've good connections coming from meeting we met a lot of local folk that we wouldn't have met otherwise, because it's kind of taken over from the livestock market now, isn't it? There's less and less people going to livestock markets, so it's good to band together and work with like-minded people.
I think we get a lot of satisfaction and a lot of pleasure from it, from seeing the changes and seeing the new bird life, etc., etc. I think that's important.
It can be easy to despair when you see what's going on in the world, and it feels like you're making a little bit of a difference. Yeah.